Hi guys, ArchieLuxury channel. Today guys, I want to show you 3 Calatravas. That's correct. This is some Calatravas from the very famous flagship range, the Calatrava family. And I thought it'd be a great idea to show you the 3 Calatravas in my life. We've got the 5127, very elegant crown guards. Look at the crown guards. And then we've got the 5196 manual wind. It's manual wind using the 215 PS movement. And then we've got a 5296 in white gold. There we go. This is 3 Calatravas. Why would you have 3? That's a good question. You know why you'd have 3? Because you can. Because you can. That's it. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. You just do it because you can. 3 Calatravas. 3 Calatravas. That's what I like to see on the ArchieLuxury channel.
Guys, Mark Goldberg here from Mark Vlogs Watches with a quick word for your friend and mine, ArchieLuxury, Paul Pluta, AC3, Archibald Chesterfield III. You know, he invented the quick wristwatch check, and the rest of us on YouTube, well, we just stole it. Help keep Archie full-time on YouTube by liking this video, watching this video, tell your fuckhead friends, and make sure to subscribe to his Patreon. And now, ArchieLuxury.
Hi guys, ArchieLuxury on the ArchieLuxury channel. Today guys, I want to talk about what would I do if I was building a wristwatch collection in this day and age. And before we start, let's do a quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing a Jaeger LeCoultre Reverso Grande date. Guys, what would I do if I was building a watch collection today? What would I really do? And I've got to be totally honest with you. I think if I was building a watch collection today, I would highly recommend a Rolex. I would highly recommend one Rolex. Okay, what Rolex would I choose? Well, I would pick Steel Sports, and I would go for a 3-hand with no date. Okay, so what would that be? What would I pick? Look, I would say Rolex Steel Sports. I would say Milgauss, any of the modern Milgausses, not the vintage ones. The 1019 are very valuable. So we're talking modern sapphire Milgauss. I don't even care what color dial, white or black. And then GV, which the GV is the black dial with the green tinge in the glass, or the blue dial with the green tinge in the glass. I don't even care. Any of the Milgausses. Nice 40mm size case. I'd also say the 39mm Explorer 1. I think 36, to be completely honest with you, is too small. I think the axe, the knife, is 37 mils. Okay, between men's and ladies, 37. I'm sorry, this is 2020. It's not the 90s anymore. 37 mils. And the other choice, of course, would be the Air King, the new Air King. And of course, if you really got lucky, no date sub. So that's what I would say. If I was building a watch collection today, I would definitely want a decent... I don't want a fucking discounted. I don't want a fucking discounted Rolex. I don't want a cheapie like a 36mm Datejust or an Oyster Perpetua. I don't want any of that fucking shit. I want a nice, good size sports watch. Big size. So I'd say Air King, 40mm. Milgauss, 40mm. Rolex Explorer 1. 39mm. So any of those would be very good. So after you got your Rolex, what else do you buy then? And I got to tell you the truth. if I was, I honestly believe the best thing you can do is get the fucking Rolex. Get the fucking Rolex. Get the fucking Rolex. Then you could very easily add a very nice foundation in a collection. So what would I buy? Okay, so firstly, I'd recommend a no compromise Rolex. And it's very important, no compromise. I don't want fucking Datejust, fucking 36 mil. I don't want a fucking Oyster Perpetual 36 or 34 mil. It's got to be a really nice, proper. Then that's scratched the Rolex itch. Then what would I get then? Okay, so you got your Rolex. Then I would get myself a really good discount diver. I reckon I'd probably go, the best discount diver I'd say is that in-house Tudor, the Black Bay. The Black Bay, yes. I reckon the Burgundy is super cool. Would I go for a Black Bay 58? Yes. Yes, I would. Okay. Then I would after, so that'd be my second piece, then I would add an Omega Speedmaster Man on the fucking Moon. Man on the fucking Moon. Manual wind, House of Light glass. You could always go Omega first, Omega in space. That's what I would add. Then, once you've got that three-piece foundation crusty layer, then you could very easily add some really good things. I would add next piece I would add would possibly be a Breitling Super Ocean Heritage. Could be a Heritage 1 or 2. Then I would possibly add a Zenith El Primero Chronomeister. They're great buying. It's a column wheel chronograph, but great. You gotta buy this shit on the pre-owned market. You don't buy that shit new. And that's how I would build a collection. I would build a collection. I don't think Rolex is really good value. Would I go back and add anything else in Rolex? I got to be honest with you. $10,000 doesn't get you much in Rolex, but it gets you a nice collection. So seriously, I would be very much. I would very much be building a really nice. I think every serious collector, until you hit Patek, every man needs a Rolex. When you get Patek, you don't need the Rolex, okay? Seriously. That's my view, okay? That is seriously my view. When a man gets Patek Philippe, he doesn't need the fucking Rolex. But until you get to that level, and I'm talking proper Patek, I'm not talking 33 mil dress watch, I'm talking a proper, good sized modern 37 mil precious metal type Patek. That's my opinion there. So in this day and age there, I think one Rolex, I mean, let's be completely frank, in this day and age, Rolexes are very expensive. They're not cheap, they're dear. If a man can get one Rolex, he's doing pretty well. He's doing pretty well. You've got to do it. 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 If a man can get one Rolex, then he can add some really cool pieces. I don't think the days of adding constant Rolex to it is in scope for. I think a man is lucky to have one Rolex in this day and age. They are so dear, they're not really good value. Rolex as a company, very secretive. They're like the fucking Church of Scientology, the way they operate and run things. They don't have a human flavor to Rolex. It's kind of, it's a charitable trust because he didn't have, just so fucking complicated. But I really do think my own opinion is that you need one until you get a Patek. And the cornerstone, your first really decent should be Rolex. This is the way if I was starting again, I would structure it that way. I'd probably get the Milgauss Black Dial non-GB. I reckon they're kind of a sweet spot. And I'd add I'd have a beautiful, usable collection, which I can use every day. That's what I think the important thing is. The days of multiple Rolex, fuck. You know, in my day, early 2000s, I started again because in 1999, I basically sold everything off. Then early 2000s, 2001, I started again. And what did I get? I got a Datejust, then I got a no-date sub, then I got an Explorer 2. I started to build the collection, churn, burn and churn, pump and dump. Now, I got to be honest with you, those days are gone. Rolexes are so fucking bad value. I think there's some really good stuff. Breitling. I think the Super Ocean Heritage is a beautiful retro styled watch. The Navitimers, look, the only advice I can give you when you're buying a Navitimer is stay the fuck away from the Valjoux 7750 movement. There's nothing wrong with the 7750 movement. It's just a fucking, it's like a Chevy V8. You know, they plonked it into many cars. Yeah, it's not a highly sophisticated sort of movement. It's a workhorse. It's I mean, so many people have used it. Hamilton, IWC, so many makers out there have used the 7750 movement, but it's not really a great movement in my opinion. IWC loves that movement. They said that was a great movement, but I think it's kind of pedestrian. But I would be building a really nice collection. It'll set you up. You'll love it. This hobby is a good hobby to have. Build slowly. Try not to sell or trade because most people don't have enough cunt in them to do it properly. So, guys, that's the video for today. Tell me what you think. Like, subscribe. Tell your fuckhead friends. Don't be afraid to put some nasty comments below. And hey, guys, remember paid reviews keep me full-time on YouTube. Look in the description, paid reviews, $50. I'll review your collection. I'll tell you what I think. I'll tell you what stinks. I'll tell you what I like. And until next time, ciao, fucker roonies. David SW. Who does ArchieLuxury recommend is the greatest grey market dealer in America? There's only one choice, David SW. That's right, guys. I've got to tell you the honest truth. I have, for a long time, been looking for the perfect answer. Who do I recommend people go to see? Who do I recommend that people can go and buy watches? And I've got to be honest with you. The greatest pre-owned dealer for Rolex, Patek Philippe, Audemars Piguet is David SW. DavidSW.com. That's right, guys. I have been looking for a contact who I can very nicely refer people to. I am not in the selling business. Customer service, I'm too old to sell watches. I'm too old. I like to recommend my viewers to a reliable source. In Australia, I've got some great sources. There's Sydney Watch Exchange with Cove, Ronnie at Vintage Watch Co, Shani at European Watch Gallery. And in America, who is the best source for pre-owned Rolex? For all the hot models? There's only one person I would recommend, David SW. That is the premier source for pre-owned Rolex. I gotta be completely frank and honest with you. Guys, if you are looking for a hot Rolex model, there is only one place you can go to. David SW. Let's be honest, guys. There's no point schmooching schmoozing the dealers, the ADs, they're just a waste of time. Unless you're going to buy 20 pieces, you are wasting your time. What you're better off to do is pay the market premium and go to a good pre-owned dealer. Who do I recommend? David SW. David SW. David SW. That's correct, guys. I want to tell you this now. I 100% stand behind David SW. David SW, the greatest pre-owned dealer in the entire United States of America. That's right, the greatest pre-owned dealer for Rolex, for Patek Philippe, for Audemars Piguet, David SW. He even does things like FP Journe. David SW, David SW, David SW. That's right. If you want to buy a pre-owned Rolex, a Patek Philippe, Audemars Piguet, there's only one good source I would recommend. David SW, David SW, David SW. I'm Paul Pluta, the method actor who plays Archibald Chesterfield III, and I'm proud to recommend David SW. See you later. Thank you for watching this channel. Hi guys, Archie Luxury on the Archie Luxury channel. Today guys, I need your help. I need your help. And I'm making this video today, it's the start of 2020, and I'm making this video here to sort of tell you guys, I really do need your help. Men cannot survive on Google Ads alone. And the best way you can help me is by, well, you're watching this video, that's fantastic. The next thing you could do is share these links, share these videos with your friends. See, I'm not PC. Google doesn't really share my videos. So if you like a video that I've made, send them the link to a friend. That's the best way to bring new people in as audience. The other thing is, guys, I gotta be totally frank and honest with you. This YouTube gig is very hard. I really cannot survive on the money I earn from the advertising alone. It's a pittance. Now, guys, I've got a number of channels. I've got a few channels. There is this channel. I got the ArchieLuxury channel. That's my main comedy sort of channel. I do the Archie Unemployed vlogs. That's my general channel. I've got the Paul Pluta channel. The Paul Pluta channel. The Paul Pluta channel. That channel, by the way, I'll put a link in the description, little question mark. Click on that. It'll list all the channels. The Paul Pluta channel is my serious watch content channel. I do the paid reviews and serious wristwatch content. Then I have the Archie Luxury corporate live streaming channel. That's a channel solely for my live streaming efforts. Then I have the Elite Broadcasting. Elite Broadcasting lets me run things this is for the more general world there. I try and run things a little bit risque. I've got a lot of sexy videos there, trying to put sex it up a bit. So that's the Elite Broadcasting. And then I got, I've got the QR rail fail to kick the state government in the guts. Guys, if you could take a look at those channels and subscribe to all of them, it would really help. If you look in the description of this video here, there's many ways you could help me. You can donate on PayPal. You could do a paid review. Seek my advice. I do consultancy. I do phone calls. $50 for an hour of phone call. That's pretty damn good. I also have got Patreon. Patreon allows you to send a little bit of money every month. And my Patreon people, they get a special email from me. They get to see secret videos. They get special access. As well, they get free access to my WhatsApp group. That's right, I'm on WhatsApp. I got a WhatsApp Archie Luxury group. You get access to that if you're a Patreon supporter. The other thing is, guys, I got advertising on the fridge you can get. I've got all sorts of stuff. All sorts of stuff. Now, guys, you gotta help us out. Man cannot survive on Google Ads alone. I do depend on it. Guys, if you could subscribe to all my channels, it would mean the world to me. If you could share links with your friends, that would mean the world to me. I really want to make YouTube my career in 2020. Help us out, guys. I love you. I am ArchieLuxury, and I need your help.
Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, once again, Mark Goldberg for ArchieLuxury AC3, the Pontiff, Satan Deville. I want to sincerely thank you for having sat through this video because I know it was awful, but you know what? You do it for the greater good of humanity. Thank you so much. Now, a couple of quick pieces of homework. Now that you've watched this video, I would like you to hit thumbs up. If you must, hit thumbs down, but if you'd hit thumbs up, I would especially appreciate it. Go ahead and leave a really nasty comment and tell him how awful this content was, but most importantly of all, the entire reason that I am linking up with ArchieLuxury in the first place. I am a published author. Let Dogs Be Dogs, available in bookstores, Amazon, and electronically somewhere near you. Remember, ArchieLuxury, he's not just a figment of your imagination.